And howdy do. I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet. This is my third video for Christmas over 2 beers. The first one I popped was this Hardywood Gingerbread Stout that was sent to me from Lyle Brown. It is, wow, 9255 IBUs, and the truth is it's beyond amazing. It does, wow, everything it says it does. And one thing I like about it, it starts as a milk stout. I actually think I left that out in my video. But it is a big imperial milk stout, obviously at 9.2%, that gives you the spices of gingerbread. And what it gives you the feel of taking the best gingerbread cookie you had in your life and dipping it in the best stout you've had in your life. And that's the flavors that you get here. But the one reason this works is that the spices, although they're apparent, never overpower the beer, which is the milk stout. And that's why this works for me. That's why I think it's absolutely brilliant. But when he sent that to me, he also recommended that I drank it next to the Sam Adams Merrymaker, which is probably the most commercially known version of the gingerbread stout, although the Hardywood says it is the original. The Merrymaker is 9%, 25 IBUs. It's slightly smaller in ABV, about half the IBUs, a little bit less than half actually, but in that neighborhood. And what I noticed about the Merrymaker right away is that it is very spice forward. It is more spice forward than the Hardywood. And the stout is there. The flavors of the stout are there. But they really do, in this particular beer, play second fiddle to the spices. Now, which one you like better is going to depend on your preference of the style. For me, although I think both are quality beers, you know, I usually don't say which one I like better or which one I prefer. But I'm going to say that for me, I like the Hardywood because it is a beer first and foremost. It is a big imperial milk stout that employs all those elements, and for my taste buds, it's balanced better. It's not to say the Merrymaker is a bad beer, because I know folks are going to like this. But I personally like the balance of the Hardywood. I prefer that for my taste buds. And that's why I don't like to say which beer is better, because, you know, when you're talking about quality craft beers, none is better. You're talking about small taste differences, small preferences of what a person likes. So what I like is going to be different from somebody else. That's why I hate the word better, because I think the word better implies quality. But for my taste buds, I like the Hardywood, but I'm certainly not turning down the Merrymaker either. And that is kind of my, you know, the differences between the two. Both are great, actually. The Hardywood is just this big, great imperial milk stout that balances those gingerbread spices beautifully without one becoming bigger than the other. Now, what the Merrymaker does is the spices are sharper. So if you want that more spice-forward beer, then I'm going to recommend the Merrymaker. If you want a more balanced beer, then I would go with the Hardywood. For me, for my taste buds, the Hardywood works the best. But like I said, I wouldn't turn this one down if somebody offered it to me. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. I hope you're all having a Merry Christmas.